Hey friends, Sean here, Mr. Hero Support Guy, your friendly neighborhood guide to the good life. Hope you're doing well. I want to talk for a minute about this visual aid I have on the screen. Um, Looks like a pyramid with a bunch of words in it and some sentences on the side of it here. I want to talk about that and help you to use that to understand a little bit about what you're doing when you're engaging in lifescape management, right? When you're boosting your managerial fitness for life and your positive impact potential in general, right? As an influencer in day-to-day life. So if we look at the top of the pyramid there, our vision for the future or for day-to-day life circumstances in our future life is to be well and to do well in life in general, right? To be well emotionally. That means just what you think it means, to feel good. We want to probably feel like we are enjoying our life. And part of that involves having experiences that are pleasurable and also emotionally nutritious, right? That's the part that people don't usually get. They're good at the pleasure part, but they're not good at the emotional nutrition part. So, for an experience to be emotionally nutritious, it needs to include nutrients, just like soil needs to be nutritious for a plant. Your experiences are coming from your situation, your social environment, in particular, your social relationships with others, in the places where you spend your time. And you need that soil or that situation or that social environment to be nutrient rich. And what I mean by that is nutrient rich social behavioral content. So people are doing things with their behavior in the relationship they have with you in day to day life that are nutritious for you emotionally. And that means they're nutritious. The things they're doing have a good effect on all human beings, not just you. So they do things that are safe. They do things that help you to have hope for the future. They do things that respect you and support you. They do things that help to facilitate peace and harmony. They facilitate, their actions facilitate or bring about um, the permission for you to be authentic in a respectful, safe way. They help to facilitate the experiences of like love, appreciation, acknowledgement, um, fairness, justice, right? What else? Sufficiency, having enough food, clothing, enough rest, having enough of what you need, enough training to be able to do what you need to do in your day to day life. And so, anytime we're facilitating those human needs, which are really social experiences that we all need to have in order to feel good naturally as human beings, when we're doing things that bring about those good life experiences, we're facilitating emotional well being. And doing well in life means to make progress toward your goals, right? To experience what they call flourishing in positive psychology, where you can feel like you're having fun and enjoying your life and you're making progress toward goals. You have a sense of mastery over the things you're doing. Um, you might experience flow states where time kind of slows down but speeds up, like you're in the zone, you know. If you've ever played any sports, you might know how that feeling is like. It's when your skill set matches the challenge of the situation and you can do it well. Um, so the benefit of those situations that are enjoyable, emotionally nutritious, and being able to self-actualize and work on your progress toward goals through good rapport with others is that you get to be feeling high naturally, right? You get like a little low dose of feel good experience. So you're less likely to need to supplement with drugs and alcohol. You could still drink if you wanted for fun, but you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't be doing it because your everyday life sucks, right? That's the difference. You'd be having a beer in order to enjoy your time with a friend or a companion or a social group community thing, but you're not doing it to self medicate because otherwise you feel terrible, right? Um, So if you're using drugs and alcohol to make you feel better emotionally or to numb the pain of your life, then you might be someone that would benefit from engaging in lifescape management, where you try to take action steps to make your situation feel better for you by actually creating a good situation. And in order to do that, you have to actually get the knowledge and skills and the practice and the support to be good at it, right? So that's where this all comes into play. So you want to feel good naturally, have the kind of experiences that are enjoyable and emotionally nutritious, and advance progress toward goals. And so to do that, your mission is going to be to set up and protect the situational conditions in which living beings in general can be well and do well in life, right? And I call those day-to-day situations a success propulsion system, because just being in that situation is going to help boost your odds of making it to your goal in life. And it's going to increase your self-actualization, your flourishing, your experience of being well and doing well. So it's kind of like building your own rocket ship and then flying it to the moon, right? Only it's the situation. You can't help but be successful when you've already created all those successful conditions. Um, so profitability and productivity and efficiency and quality of life are things that are going to happen spontaneously in a success propulsion system when all the circumstances are working together and empowering you in general as a human being and as an individual. So some of your goals and tasks to complete your mission are going to include developing a heroic life management style. That means learning how to be self-directed, where you can be a leader in your own life, self-leadership. And then when you act and make decisions, you're gonna have a balanced caregiving style. You're gonna demonstrate that you care about yourself and the other people involved, and not just have one party benefiting while another party gets screwed over. Um, you're going to engage in lifescaping and lifescape management, which is my way of saying you're going to design a situation right through planning. You're going to discuss it with somebody like me, like if you have any questions about how to do it or what you're trying to build. And you're going to build your success propulsion system, or what I sometimes call your life success system or your empowerment zone. And you're going to try to manage it once it's built, right? So that it doesn't get destroyed by other people that maybe have different priorities for you. And you're going to make time for those activities and experiences that are important to you in general. And you're going to monitor and manage progress toward goals, right? So, backing it up a little further, in order to do all that lifescaping stuff, you're going to need to learn some things. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a sinus thing going on lately. You're going to learn some knowledge, some habits, some skills, some strategies. And all that stuff is found online in my online managerial fitness gym. It's free right now, and you can find it at heroify.passion.io. heroify.passion.io. And once you have gotten that skills and knowledge and habits right, and you want to start practicing this in little ways that don't cause a disruption to your life, right? You want to try to just go low and slow under the radar, and try to work on the culture where you're spending your time, work on your progress and yourself, and making little incremental improvements that don't cause a lot of problems for everybody. Um, you're going to want to make sure that you know what activities and experiences are important to you. Those are your values. And you're going to want to make sure that you're making time, you're making room for those in your day, right? So you want to prioritize your values. So if what makes you feel good is talking about spiritual stuff, then make sure you're talking about spiritual stuff every day, right? If you like watching Seinfeld reruns, then watch Seinfeld reruns every day for a couple minutes, you know what I mean? If you like making ham sandwiches with toasted bread and provolone cheese, make sure you do that, right? Like, find a way, what I call your awesome town agenda. Find a way to implement your agenda that makes you feel awesome. And make sure you're prioritizing that, because we make room every day for activities and duties that we have to perform in our day-to-day life for other people, whether it's our children or our partners or our workplace or our educational requirements. But it's important for you to make sure you're making your values a priority. Otherwise, you're going to feel bored, like life sucks and it's not really what you want. In order to avoid that, you have to actually make your values a priority. All right, guys, I hope that gives you an idea of like what this is all about with lifescaping and stuff and how it works. And the idea is that by you taking personal responsibility to get your own human needs met through this process, you're going to have a better quality of life, right? So, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can apply these principles and create a good life for yourself and others. Other people will benefit by you doing this in general, because part of lifescaping involves only doing things that are going to have a good effect on yourself and others, right? So you're not going to be doing anything that's going to be a downer for other people. And this is just going to make you more successful than you already are. Hope you have a great day and a great life. We'll see you next time.